Last book I'm going to do is Absolute Power number
Oh,
2.
I did read this.
You did read this, okay? So you can kind of help me on this, help me break this down. For those who know what happens going on is that the DC universe, all the superheroes are no longer superheroes; they're all powerless. So Amanda Waller is launching this campaign, and she's depowered all of them, and the ones that she hasn't captured, trying to capture them. So it's going on right now, and the superheroes are trying to put together a plan to stop Amanda Waller, get the powers back, and free the people that's got there. So yeah, that's going on. So Amanda Waller is all the superheroes that are now not superheroes going to be depowered. She's built a prison in Gamora Island to transfer this. So if you're not familiar with Gamora Island, it's actually from the Wildcats comic back in Wildstorm from Image. But since they own them now, that's where it is. No, not Wildcat, not Wildcats. Stormwatch. Yeah, one of those shits. Anyway,
Jim
Amanda
Lee
Waller,
shit.
Jim Lee shit. Yeah. So Amanda Waller has a list of all the superheroes she hasn't captured yet. She got a list of the ones she's captured, one she has captured, the ones she has captured and locked up her in red, and the ones she hasn't captured are colored. And she's trying to capture them, trying to find out where they are. She don't know where they are right now, or maybe she does know where they are and not telling about it right now. So she'd like to put a plan together and let's go get them. And the Brainiac Queen is just like, well, why don't we kidnap the humans that they're closest to and use them as collateral damage or use them as bait? And Amanda Walls is like, no, because those humans are civilians and we don't put civilians in danger. I am not a sociopath. And when she says that, Dreamer and Failsafe, who's a robot, look at each other like, she's not a sociopath. Does she not know the meaning of that word? So, yeah. All right. So, anyway, Green Arrow is on her team also. He's one of the bad guys. So, and she's basically put a team together. She's like, Brainiac Queen, I need you to go on a mission. Dreamer's going to take you there, and you need a way to get to there. But don't worry, I have the man for the job to get you where you need to go. And we'll find out who that man is later on. So, right now, we're at the Fortress of Solitude, Superman's house. And he's freaking out because his son's been kidnapped and he don't know where his son is, John. Batman's trying to calm him down. Oracle is in communication mode right now because the first thing Amanda Waller did was take out Cyborg, so he's fucking useless, as always. And so you got the superheroes that haven't been caught all talking together. And one of them was just like, look, we need to put a plan together. We need a team leader to put this shit together. And Aquaman's like, okay, fine. If you need somebody to put a team together and pass out assignments, I guess it'll be. And Mr. like, hold up. This is Superman's house. Let him decide what's going to happen. And Batman's just like, look, Supes, you suck as a strategist, which is true. Superman sucks at strategy because he relies too much on his own superpowers that he doesn't know how to lead a team of other people because he thinks he can do everything for himself. It's almost a character flaw in Superman. Matter of fact, I think that's a sociological disorder, Eli, like in real life.
Okay.
Like the Superman syndrome or some shit. Like, look it up. Anybody listen to this, look that up one day. I'll break it down one day, but yeah. So anyway, Mr. Terrific just like, look, since I ran the JSA, I guess I run this team. And Batman's like, you haven't done this enough years. I've done this enough years. I ran teams of time. Like, what teams you ran? And I'm so glad Mr. Terrific didn't bring up the fact that Batman is the reason they're stuck right now because he fucked up trying to outsmart Amanda Waller. So, but he didn't bring it up, which that's the first thing I would have went to. And one of them is like, see, this where we fucking up there. See, this why we shouldn't have banned Just League because we can't even talk to each other without raising our voice at each other. And then when all this argument like that this night, we're like, everybody shut the fuck up. I'm in charge. I'm running shit. The Teen Titans got powers. I'm running Team Titans. I'm saying that assignments. And everybody's like, well, damn. And Batman's like, that's my boy. And immediately, and I didn't know see, Eli, I haven't been reading Nightwing comics like that in the Teen Titans comics. I didn't know Nightwing had it like this. This big dick energy he has right now walking in the room, So he's pretty much telling everybody, yeah. I don't know
if the Nightwing book, he's being framed. But then the Teen Titans, yeah, I guess it kind of, sort of Teen Titans. Yeah, he's kind of leading,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because he basically just walk in the room and just like, look, I'm in fucking charge, which makes sense because, like I said, the main difference between Nightwing
that ain't the only reason they call me Dick.
You're right. But basically the main thing is that Nightwing is Batman with social skills. That's basically what he is. So, so basically he's handing out, and I like he's handing out assignment. He basically tell Batman, you said Amanda Waller got a mother box, go get it. Go. Superman, get on the multiverse, see if you can find us reinforcements. Black Canary, find Green Arrow. He's a traitor, find him, we need information from him. Wonder Woman, go rescue the prisoner, go to Moore Island. And Damien's just like, well, let me go. I want to go too. I like breaking in shit. So he's like, yeah, y'all go. And Superman, you got it. So Superman's basically telling him, like, this is my house, the Fortress of Solitude. I've been collecting like weapons and shit over the years, Kryptonian weapons, weapons from other planets. Y'all can have them. Go get them. So they just start loading up on alien weapons and shit like that. And also, him and Batman made special Justice League suits also, like, just for this specific occasion, just in case they lose their powers. It mimics their powers. So they prep time. They prep time for this shit. So yeah. And Mr. Riffin just look at this dude like, well, what's your name? My name is Airwave. I have the power of radio. Yep, stop. Come on. You coming with me. Blue Beetle, you coming too. So they go do their thing. And then while somebody's outside the door of the Fortress of Solitude, Superman's just like, I'm still missing my son, man. I don't know what Amanda Waller did with my son. And Aquaman's just like, don't worry about it. Amanda Waller hasn't been killing people. She just wanted to depower us. And I'm pretty sure your son's safe wherever he is. And next thing you know, bam, the door breaks in. And it's his son. It's John, but he's like a Brainiac cyborg, Amazo, what the fuck ever. He's been Amazo, and also the Brainiac Queen is there with him. And Superman's like, what the fuck? What'd you do to my son? You know, he's freaking out. And, you know, he just claps his hand together, you know, slaps everybody away, you know, like target acquired. And then his Nightwing go, okay, enough of this shit. Titans, go.
He said it.
So just like Cap got Avengers Assemble, that's his thing. So they go into work, and the Brainiac Queen and Superman, like I said, we just reviewed the House of Brainiac, and Superman's like, how the fuck are you alive? I saw you get blown up on Brainiac's ship. How are you on Earth? He's like, because I'm here to serve my mother Amanda, you know, and here, and she just all those Kryptonian weapons that Superman gave them, she just destroyed them just like nothing, snatches them all up and throws them in the portals that Dreamer made. And then Dreamer just sneaks through that shit. And she's there while all stuff going on. And Batman, so basically, like Batman, like, we got to get them back, because if we don't get them back, we kind of don't have a plan, you know. And so Superman's trying to calm John down. It ain't working, you know. Oh, and she depowers Plastic Man and breaks his arms.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up. Oh, so we got blasted. They get taken out left and right. Oh, and Amazo with the stealth suit. I think that's the Martian Manhunter Amazo with like that. Like, he sneaks in. They're fucking him up. And Zealot slices him in half. Like Zealot from the Wildcats, she comes out of nowhere, slices him in half. And he just heals. Like, yeah, that didn't work. So, like, damn. Flash has a bike, a super speed bike, I guess, with Speed Force, some shit like that. And and Batman's like, fuck this shit. I'm about to send his ass to the Phantom Zone. And that's when Brainiac Queen? Yeah, no, the Amazo, whatever, grabs the Phantom Zone gun, throws it across the room, and he calls Batman grandfather. Batman, like, don't ever call me grandfather, because he made failsafe made him. And Batman, like, claps his hand together. He's got like Sonic whatever in his gloves and like takes out the Amazo. So yeah. And they find the Phantom Zone projector. What they do with the Phantom Zone projector is that they make like a makeshift thing so they can escape. So everybody's get out of here. And Superman is talking to him, and he's like slowly coming back, but he's a trick. And now he's about to get him. And that's when you got Brainiac Queen grabs the city of Kandor. She's like, what the hell is this? Like, this looks familiar, because Brainiac shrunk that shit. So that's what Aquaman's like, in case of emergency, bam, break open glass, because inside the city of Kandor is a bunch of Kryptonians, and when they get exposed to yellow sunlight, they basically turn into microscopic Superman. So now you got thousands of Superman like fucking up on the inside and shit like that. Bam, 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 they're hitting and shit like that. And that's when Brainiac Queen is just like, wait a minute, aren't Kryptonians weak to red solar energy? So she just emits solar energy and just depowers all of the mini Kryptonians, and then traps them again. So like, oh yeah, y'all coming with me. They're like, damn. And Batman's like, damn, that was supposed to be our ace in the hole. That was supposed to be the thing we were supposed to use the last second, and y'all took that away from us. So that's when Superman's like, well, fuck this. I'm activating the Black Zero protocol, or like that. Basically, he's going to blow up the Fortress of Solitude in 10 seconds. So everybody goes through the portal, the Phantom Zone portal that they made. Superman gets snatched up. Brainiac Queen grabs him. And that's when Dreamer is like, okay, enough of this shit. Look, what you did was John is too much, but now I'm not following Amanda Waller too much. I'm coming after you. And she was like, say goodbye, fucker. And before she could say fucker, bam, it blows up. The Fortress of Solitude completely blows up. Yeah. And that's when Amanda Waller just like, damn, we lost contact with Brainiac Queen. Okay, she must be dead. And obviously Dreamer's dead. So rest in peace to her. And Amanda Waller, like, don't worry about Brainiac Queen. She's fine. She'll be okay. And Brainiac Queen reforms. She just regenerates herself. John is fine. but he's like slowly shaking out of it, and that's when Brunette Queen like puts him back under. It's like, don't worry about it, since he's got super senses and super sight and super smell. Wherever they go, he'll find them. He's like a bloodhound. So yeah, and that's when she sends Green Arrow to like the armory of the Justice, because they're in the Hall of Justice. She's taking over the Hall of Justice, and he finds an hourglass. He's just like, time's up. Yeah, so we continue. Now, don't ask what this hourglass means. I think I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. So
What, Watchmen shit?
no, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's got something to do with Chronos.
Oh, damn.
Or 0 hour. I don't know. I don't think they're going for a zero. They pretend like 0 hour didn't exist. I'm gonna say Chronos. I think Chronos, but that's what's going on right now. So overall, action-packed issue. Like I said, it was a whole bunch of setup on the first issue. So they're just gonna give you all the razzle dazzle, the special effects, the summer blockbusters, shit blowing up and shit like that. And I appreciate that. Just give us the action. Just give it to us. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna slow it down for the third issue. But for now, I enjoyed all the shit blowing up and stuff going on, because now it looks even bleaker than what it did the first time. They had a plan. Brunette Queen said, fuck that shit. Now I don't know what they're going to do now. You know? Yeah. Oh, also, Eli, I watched like Scott Snyder's thing or Jim Lee's thing. Like, technically, this might be the status quo going forward for DC.
Oh, yeah?
Like powerless, like everybody's powerless. Like, even as this event ends, I think that's where they're going with this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so... but what you think? What you think? Give
no, I enjoyed it. I I'm not reading the tie-ins or anything, but I thought this was fine. I mean, it was a little slow start, with Amanda, explaining everything, but then once you got to the whole fight and, Brainiac Queen showing up and fucking everybody up, I was like, oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and plus all the assignments that Nightwing was handing out in their solo books, they're doing this shit. Just like when he told Batman to get the mother box, that's what he's doing in his
yeah. I knew there was.
I didn't pick it up, but
that's I did see that there's a Batman tie-in this week, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, he teams up with Catwoman. They go to Corto Maltese to do.
Oh, no shit! Now that does sound kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're going undercover. Not Matches Malone, but they undercover. But yeah.
Okay.